everyone, Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with you all today. So I have a crochet project, a knitted project, and I have a little bit of sewing to share with you all. So let's get started. Alright, so the first project I'm going to share with you all is the crochet sweater, the adult crochet sweater that is by Bob Wilson 123. And the links to all of my works in progress will be in the description box below. Alright, so the yarn that I am using is the universal yarn and the coral colorway. And so far I have used 4 skeins. This is my 4th one, and I have 1 more skein left. So let's see. Okay, here we are. So this is what I've done so far. And as you all can see, I have a sleeve now. So I'm making some progress. So here's the sleeve. And it's kind of tricky because this project is more like a recipe. I mean, the instructions are very well thought out, but there's YouTube videos that go along with the instructions. So, you know, if you only go by the instructions, you kind of have to put a little bit of it together yourself, which is totally fine. This is my 2nd sweater that I've made with this pattern. And it is the first time I've ever used DK weight yarn. So I had to figure things out a little bit. So the sleeves were a little tricky. I had to decrease in order to start the stitches, in order to start the sleeves. And in the instructions, it doesn't necessarily tell you how much to decrease. You kind of have to figure it out yourself, which is totally fine. I realized that after getting to the sleeve, I had 77 stitches all the way around, which was way too much. So I had to decrease until I had about 54 stitches, 55 stitches. And then I just went around and around and around. And then at the very bottom, I finished it in 3 rows of single crochet. So it kind of has like a bit of a bell effect when I have it on. So the only thing that's left is I have to finish the collar. And the collar consists of about 2 to 3 rows of single crochet. Really just whatever you do on the sleeves. And then I have the other sleeve. And this is what I was talking about here at the sleeve opening. This is about 77 stitches, which is way too big. So I had to decrease down. And what I did was I did 5 crochet decreases, and then I did 5 double crochets in the next 5 stitches. If that makes any sense. But anyway, I decreased it down to around 54 stitches. And then I just, you know, double crochet all the way around. So I have this to do, and also I have to finish the body. And right now it kind of has like a cropped effect. I could finish it off right now if I wanted to, but I believe I want my sweater to be a little bit longer. So this is where it's at the moment. I had a stitch marker in here. There we go. But here it is. And these stitch markers are like little lifesavers. If you all are interested in any of these stitch markers, I'll leave a description or a link to them in the description box below. But they are super helpful. Alright, so I think that's all I want to show you all about this sweater. I can't wait to get it finished. Hopefully I will have it finished before the cold weather sets in. And I don't know how it is with you all, but here in North Carolina, this weather is crazy. It's like May going into June, and we still have to run the heat sometimes. It's weird, and this entire week has been rainy and cold. I'm not quite sure what season we're in, but that's North Carolina weather for you. Alright, so I'm going to put this away. So I decided to go ahead and pick up my knitting needles because I realized if I don't knit something, I'm going to forget how to knit. But I started knitting a hat. And like a lot of things, you know, It's like riding a bike. Once you pick the knitting needles back up, it just kind of comes to you. And I am making a hat, and I will leave a link in the description box below as to where you can find this hat. And I'm using some scrap yarn. This is Hobby Lobby in the cherry red colorway. It's on their I Love This yarn base. Really nice, soft, worsted weight yarn. And once again, I'm using my stitch markers to help keep in place. And right here, I actually dropped a stitch. You know, I waited too long to pick up knitting needles again. I can't believe I dropped that stitch, but oh well, I fixed it. But it was right here. And this pattern has a 1x1 rib, so I just, one purl, one knit all the way around for about 5 or 6 rounds. But anyway, that's what I have so far. And I have my little ring marker here, which is super helpful. And I'll put a link in the description box below as to where you can get these little rings. And I am using my ChiaoGoo needles. Love these. But I have to tell y'all about myself. So I read the instructions for the hat before I started making it. And in the hat, it clearly, or in the pattern, it clearly says that you need to go up to a larger needle size. So I started off by using size 6, 16-inch circular needles. Then I had to change to size 7. Well, I had totally forgotten how to switch needles with knitting. So I went and I looked at a YouTube video, and you know, I picked it right back up. But the lady in the YouTube video said, well, you can also, if you have interchangeable needles, you can just change out the cap. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a set of interchangeable needles. Why did I pick up my 16-inch fixed needles knowing that I had to go up a size when I could have just used my interchangeable set and just screwed the knitting needle off and put a size 7 one on there? Y'all, my brain. But anyway, I just had to laugh at myself about that. But I am enjoying this hat, and I think it'll be really nice. And I have a lot of hats and like crochet and knit hats that I don't wear. I'm thinking about donating them. I think that would be a pretty good thing to do. So, but anyway, it's a great project to just kind of keep my knitting skills going, and I am thoroughly enjoying working on it. All right, so let me check my notes. Well, I had some notes up. Okay, so now we will go to what I've been sewing. So if you all follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you all will know that I have been making masks. So I wanted to just share a few of the masks that I've been making. When I first started making them, I was using fabric ties or bias tape ties because I personally prefer to use ties when it comes to making face masks. But I realized that some people wanted ear loops, so I decided to make a few. And I still have a few ones with ties in my shop. Like I have the Star Wars one, and it comes with the straps. These are 15-inch bias tape straps. And also, I had a friend request that I make fabric masks for children or people with small faces or toddlers. And so I have made a few of those. These are so adorable. So I have this little polka dotted one. So cute. And these ties are 13-inch long. And then I have this one, this little purple one. Super cute. So as you can see, they're much smaller than the regular large size adult ones. But I think they are super cute though. Alright, so now on to the ear loops. So I'm just going to go through these and show you all what I have. This one is a personal favorite. See if you all can see that. This one is a Paris theme mask, and you all know I am learning French, so I like that. And then on the back, it has a little purple flowers, which is really nice. And then of course it comes with the strap. And I also have the purple and white one. I hope this is focusing. And then on the back side, it has purple. I also have this blue and yellow fabric, really pretty. And then on the back, it is a solid yellow color. And what I really like about these masks are, they're reversible. So if you want to wear it one way and then wash it, flip it over, wear it a different way, or maybe you have different outfits, you can kind of change it around. It's kind of like having two masks in one. So I really do enjoy the fact that they are reversible. And they're machine washable, which is cool. They're made out of 100% cotton, so you just toss them in the washing machine, or if you want, you can hand wash them, but you can totally just toss them in the washing machine. I also have this red and white one, and then of course it's solid color red on the back. And then I have this fabric. I've showed you all this fabric before with the ties, but this is with the ear loops. And then I have this one. And then on the back, it's made with houndstooth. And like I said, these are reversible. And then I have the solid black mask. And these are solid black on both sides. So I've been really enjoying making those. They're really, really fun to make. If you're interested in one of them, the shop link will be in the description box below. There's like a ton of really good YouTube tutorials that will teach you how to make your very own mask. So people have different ways that they like to make them. People are getting very, very creative, and it's just kind of nice to see all of these different resources. So if you want to learn how to make your own mask, definitely check out YouTube. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, speaking of sewing, I do have this project bag. I have two of these left in the shop, but it's solid red on the outside. And this one, I was trying to find some red polka dotted fabric, but I couldn't. So this isn't necessarily polka dot, but let's see if I can get close. It's kind of like polka dot, just not quite as uniform as polka dot. But I was thinking about like how fun would these two be together. All right. I do believe that is all that I have. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that your families are doing well. Thank you all so much for watching. I have noticed that I have gained a few new subscribers. So if you're new, hello, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for continuing to watch my channel. It really means a lot to me. So that is all that I have today, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye!